Oh, look at that, isn't that cute? Okay, now let's finish the rest of the body. Okay, now we should be at row, let me see, 16. So now it should be 17. We end at 16, so now it should be row 17. We're gonna start with 4 single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to do a 2 together. I'm going to use the front loop and the front loop. Gonna make these 2 stitches become 1. So here 4 single crochet, 1, 2 together. This is 1 set, and you're gonna do 6 sets of this, and you should have 30 stitches in this row. Yeah, if you come across something like this when you're crocheting, sometimes some yarns, they just join it like this. So no worry, just leave it like this inside the amigurumi. Let me show you how. Okay, what did I do just now? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, decrease 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now 1, 2, and you start to take from here, 3, 4, and do a decrease. And let this hide inside here, just like this. Next, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 3, followed by a decrease. So 1, 2, 3, decrease. You should do 6 sets of this, sorry. Next, you're going to do 2 single crochet followed by a decrease, 1, 2, followed by a decrease, so you can call it a 2 together. This is 1 set. You do 6 sets of this. Whoops. And now the last set. 1, 2, 2 together. Okay, let me get some stuffing first before I continue. I already add some stuffing to plump it up. Make sure you plump it up nicely. Then now the next row, I'm going to do 1 single crochet followed by a decrease or 2 together. 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. You're gonna do 6 sets of this. And this is the last set. 1 single crochet followed by a 2 together or a decrease. Now the last row, I'm going to do decrease all the way. I'm gonna do 2 together 8 times, 8 sets. This is 1, oops, second set, third set, no, actually this is the 5th set. I should have 6 sets of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, already 5 sets, and this is the last set. So I'm just gonna cut the yarn and leave a little bit of tail, just a bit. If you want, you can add more stuffing now. Add a little bit more. To plump it up nicely. And here I'm going to sew on all the front loop. Then you just pull. Then you make it go around. For this particular project, you see holes here. It doesn't really matter because Minions is going to wear a pants. This part will be covered up. So I am just going to hide this inside here. I don't have to cover up all these holes. Oh, look at that. It is so cute. Okay, now to give it hands and legs. The hand, I already add some stuffing. Not much. I already add this. Not much, just a bit. And you can see. See, I add a bit. Just a bit will do. And for this one, I'm gonna add a bit, but maybe when I'm like halfway to 3/4 way through sewing. Let me see if it interfere with the sewing. Let me see. Maybe I can add some now. Maybe less than that. Like this. Just a bit will do. And you sew this onto the pants. The pants and the hand and leg. And this is in the earlier pose. You can subscribe and check out the earlier pose. Or maybe I would put the first pose of the series here. You can press this I button here, but that is only the first pose of the series. In the series there are a lot. You have one on the hand and then some on the leg and one more on the pants. How are you going to do these pants? So for now, the pants, there's a difference between the front and the back. This side is longer, this side is shorter, and I did make one row of kind of like a pocket thing. So this is the front. So when I sew this, you have to be careful where is the front, which is the front. And sew it like this. And the shoe, you also have a difference between front and back. Back is flat, front is kind of like a toe thing. So this one is in front. So I'm going to sew it here like this. Like this. You can put it slightly apart or you can put it very near together. But just remember this is the front and which is the front of the leg. So let me just show you one of it. I'll show you the one with the stuffing. Can just take a look and see where the leg should be. Should be somewhere here. I'm not going to use a pin to hold it down. I'm going to use my nail to hold it down. So I'll keep pressing down this way while I sew around it like this. See, and it will look like this. So make sure this one pastes the front. So when you're like kind of halfway through, you want to add some stuffing, you can. So now at least it's stay put, and you just continue. All around. And that's it. So I'm going to sew the other side as well, and I'll come back to you and show you how I'm going to sew the hand and the pants onto the body. Okay, now to put the pants on. Oh, that's nice, because I made this part go higher and the small went a bit higher, so when I put the pants, it's just nice. I'm putting the pants on because I want to adjust and see where I should put the hand. Okay, it should be here. Let me I think I'll use a tapestry needle. Here I'm going to just sew on all the front loop. Kind of seal the hole like this. Then I'm going to sew it here. First, you have to make sure your hand, whether you want to face this side, whichever side. Maybe you find one side doesn't look good, or you made a mistake. Then you can decide which side you want to be as the front. I'm gonna make 2 stitches first. Oh, I have a knot here, no wonder. So you just sew both sides of the hand about this height based on the pants, which means that after you wear the pants, where the hand should be. So up to you whether you want to put the hand this way, or this way. I just leave it like this. And you just make a few stitches here to hold it so that it's not dangling. Like this. Then make a few more stitches. You can actually make the yarn come all the way here. Then you pull and see if it's dangling. So long as it's not dangling and you can shape it around, it's fine. You can do this way, this way, this way, and it doesn't look like it's dangling. I'll just leave it as it is. So I'm gonna come back to you once I sew the other side. Okay, now to sew the pants here, make sure this is the front, this faces here. This part here looks like a bit like the pocket. This one, make it go around the hand. Let me make one stitch here first. Join it to the back of the pants. Okay, like this. So if you want, you can use pin to pin it down, but I normally would just use my hand and hold it this way. Use my hand to hold it. Make sure this one goes through here, and to make one more stitch here. Make sure this is nicely secured. Then I'm going to make one stitch here, one or two stitch. You not necessarily have to do the whole thing. If you want, you can. I'm just going to do one or two stitch randomly here and there. So there's one stitch here, and there's one stitch here, and I'm gonna bring my needle here. I'm gonna do one stitch here. So that this does not just drop off like that. Just one stitch will do, and you bring it back here, bring it back somewhere here. Don't pull too tight, if not it really look very obvious that this is the part. So let it stay loose like this. Now I'm gonna make one stitch here, because from here to here it looks kind of loose, so I'm gonna make one more stitch. into here. There. All this tail, just hide it inside. Then behind here, I am also going to make a few stitches. Maybe somewhere here. Like this. And then when you stitch, you make sure you follow this line. Follow the single crochet line. Then I'm going to make one more stitch here, so that this part here does not look like it's open up. Or if you want, you can use glue. I prefer to sew. Then the balance, you can just make it go through the pants a bit, which means it will also go through the body. Just randomly here and there. Don't pull too tight, not it will show. And at least now you wouldn't know which stitch is the single crochet and which stitch is the one that I just sewed. So the extra yarn here, I'm gonna just cut it away, or you can hide it inside if you want. And now you do the other hand, it will be the same. You bring it to the front here, then you make few stitches here and here. I'll come back to you once I have this done. Okay, I fastened all this here, so it's not coming off. If you want, you can use glue if you do not like to sew. And Bob doesn't have any hair and has 2 eyes. So I hope you like this pattern, and do subscribe to my channel because I'm going to do the 3rd minion, which is Kevin, the tallest minion. And this minion is slightly shorter than this. So Bob is slightly shorter than Stuart. I hope it does look slightly shorter. So thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next post. So don't miss out, and do subscribe to my channel. Bye for now.